Good morning. It is a beautiful day here in North Carolina, and today I'm going to talk about 5 things that every new bird photographer should know. So come along and enjoy this adventure. Step number 5 is to learn about the birds in your backyard. This is an exciting and dynamic adventure that you're going on, and it can be as small or as big as you want it to be. It can be simply photographing the birds in your backyard, or you could travel the world and photograph the birds all over this planet here. But you need to learn a little bit about the birds you have in your backyard in this planet here, and there are so many resources for you to do this with. You can buy a book there are many books there. I strongly encourage you to go to a used bookstore and buy a book. 2, you can go to the library and borrow one for free. You can go to a local Audubon or local bird club and go to their meetings, go on their bird walks. These are great adventures to do. You can also go on adult learning classes that you can do. There's some online, there are some that you go to a college or to a school and learn about the birds in your community. This is a great way to become a wildlife photographer, and birding is such a huge industry. It can be as big as you want it or as small as you want it. If you just want to photograph the birds in your local community, that is fantastic. And if you want to travel the world and photograph the birds of our planet there, it can take you almost anywhere on this planet. So tip number 5, learn about the birds in your community. Number 4 is to learn how to use this device. I can't emphasize this enough. This is an incredible device that you have in your hands and has incredible capabilities, but you have to learn how to use it. And like with birding or learning about birds, you have a lot of opportunity in front of you. You can go to your local community college and take a course there. You can go to your local art council. You can buy a book and read a book. I again strongly encourage you to go to a used bookstore and buy a book. You can also learn on YouTube. You can watch channels like mine that will teach you how to make changes on your camera. But the one thing that I would encourage you to do is to make one change at a time to see if that fits your style of photography, how you feel, how comfortable you feel photographing with that setting there. Another thing that I strongly encourage you to do is to print your images and hang them on your wall. You can print your images relatively inexpensively and buy cheap frames that you can hang on your walls there. This is a great way for you to A, experience or enjoy your art form, and 2, how to share your art form with other people. So the number 4 step is to change the settings on your camera and print your images. Number 3 is to go out in bad weather. Now, bad weather means a whole lot of different things to a whole lot of different people. But for me, bad weather means rain, means snow, means wind, means high temperatures. All those things can add drama to your image there. Taking a photograph of a red-winged blackbird in the rain can make a huge difference. Or photographing a bird in the snow can make a huge difference to that image here. Or taking a picture of a heron with the wind blowing up behind it can make a huge difference to that image and make people look at that image and ask, what's going on there? Going out when it's incredibly hot can also be an incredible time to go out there. So number 3 is to go out there when the weather is bad. Number 2 is change your perspective. How are you looking at your subject here? Get down. If you're on the beach and you're taking a picture of birds wading in the ocean, you want to lay flat on the ground or at least sit on the ground. You want to be at a different angle than that. If you can get above a bird and shoot down on it, that's a great angle to be at. If you're in a situation where you're photographing a bird, sometimes getting directly underneath that bird can be a huge dramatic image. Sometimes just moving a few steps to the left or a few steps to the right can make a huge difference. Even squatting down can make a big difference. So what I'm saying to you is take a few pictures standing up and then change your perspective. Take a few pictures, go to the left, take a few pictures, go to the right, take a few pictures. But changing the angle that you are at as a subject can make a dramatic difference. And I don't think new photographers understand how much of a difference that makes. So number 2 is change your perspective. Change how you are looking at your subject. Number one is the software you use to edit your images. This is probably something that a lot of new bird photographers really have a tough time with and they struggle with. And this is probably one question I get asked a lot. What software do I use to edit my photos? If you're not sure what direction you want to go in, how in-depth you want to get into your editing of photos, start with the free software that comes with your camera. Most camera companies offer free software that came with your camera. You would log into the website, make an account, put your serial number in there, and they allow you to download this software. And the software is free and is semi-effective at editing images. It does the basic stuff. It crops, it allows you to change the colors of the image there, it allows you to change the tones there. And you want to start there before you go on to another software package that may cost a couple $100, or you may have to pay a monthly fee for that software. So start with the cheap software and work your way out. See what goals you want to object, because maybe that $200 piece of software doesn't do what you want to do, or it's just too complicated for you to use. Another thing to do too is to download a book or buy a used book, or go to the library. See what software packages are out there. You can go to the library, get a book on the software package you're thinking about buying, and see how to do stuff. How hard is it to use? You can also, many of these software packages have free 10, 30-day trial periods. Download the software, try it out, see if you like it. If you don't like a piece of software, it doesn't make any difference how good it is, or how inexpensive, or how expensive it is, or whoever uses it. If it doesn't fit your needs, it's not worth anything. So the number one thing I want you to do is to do some research. Start with the free softwares that you can download off the internet. Try those things and see what your goals are as a bird photographer. So number one is learn about the software that you're going to use. Well, this is the kind of video I wish I first saw when I decided to get into bird photography. I think that a lot of good people out there on the internet have way too much. It's like, buy a camera and the next step is to become a professional wildlife photographer. That's not what most people want to do. Most people just want to go out and take really good images. And that's what I'm hoping this video helps you do. My biggest goal out of this video was to get you to pick up your camera and go out and take some photos. So I want to say, I'm hoping this video helped you a little bit. If it gave you any inspiration to go out and photograph birds, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel, because that really helps us in the YouTube world. Hit that notification bell. That really helps us in the YouTube world. Become a Patreon supporter. Your support allows us to keep doing this. My name is Leahy. I want to thank you for watching.